Heater. Starting off the day. Oh, it glows?
Little lights and sound
The
Funko
light up
Pop.
is sweet, dude.
Bro, shout out Dakota Bricks for sending that to your boy.
The
Yeah,
goat,
Kylo
dude.
Ren, baby. What are we, John? What are we talking about today, bro?
Man, I feel like there's a good bit. We have a couple rumors of that next Star Wars Lego set wave that I think is actually going to be pretty good. And then, we got some news just in regards to Star Wars in general. I think we're in a pretty big time of change to see everything going on, especially in leadership. It's going to be a pretty big outcome for what we have in these next coming months and really years.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's going to be a lot going forward, especially with new heads in office. Got the two-headed monster, Dave Filoni, Lin Brennan taking over at Lucasfilm, and we also got John or Josh D'Amaro, I believe is how you pronounce his name, um, taking over Disney, bro. So hopefully, The Hunt for Ben
Big. That's
Solo,
big.
other things just get kind of greenlit. That way, we can get more great Star Wars. So yeah, dude, I'm excited, dude. I think it's going to be a lot of goodness coming forward with Star Wars, and that's what we always hope for as fans. um but yeah, dude, guys, today we're going to talk a lot of Lego. I know the thumbnail really pokes out with some new figures, new sets and all that, but nothing official, of course. Picture wise, a lot of these leaks are true. um Big shout out to Jedi Sam over at Instagram, Jedi Sam Bricks. You can find him on YouTube. I believe he's almost to like 40K subscribers as well. So
Whew.
go check him out. I'll link him down below. Had him on the podcast last year. Really, really cool guy. Um, but yeah, so John, with the Mandalorian and Grogu coming out, or how excited are we for the film? And then how excited are we to get Lego sets from this film?
The I think for the I mean, okay, I I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for the film, and I think people who are downplaying that, like, that can you can have your own opinions and where you stand on that, but I think it's gonna be good. Um, I'm hyped to see the return of all the characters. We left off with Mando in that homestead, so it's like, okay, where are we going? Why is Papa Mando going out to do what he's doing? What's on the horizon with the enemies? And then with the Lego sets, it's like, okay, granted, X-Wing, what is that? I think every stream I harp on the X-Wings because it's like every wave we get an X-Wing. But to get Zeb, to get a character that is going to be, exclusive to past sets that, I personally don't have. So to get him, to get a Teva, a Carson Teva in there, that's going to be rad. So, dude, there's going to be a lot of Sandcrawler, UCS
Hmm.
Super Star Destroyer. Like there's a lot on the table.
Yeah, dude. And that it also, what's really cool about the Mandalorian and Grogu is we're still just in that, and we're in the Mandoverse yet. We're still in that timeline, 7 years post Empire. So we're definitely going to see a lot more Imperial remnants. We're going to see them going forward. Um, how they're adapting to Thrawn's return, we'll definitely see
Hmm.
that in this movie, I would assume. Better yet, going into Ahsoka season 2, because from what we know, Mandalorian, how it ends, it's going to lead right into Ahsoka season 2. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see. But yeah, dude, another X-wing. Hopefully, there's a little different markings on it. Carson Teva, maybe a couple other, Adelphi Ranger pilots, maybe. But
A
Zeb,
blue
that's a
styled
huge one.
X-wing would be insane. Like
Yes.
we have gotten 15 red X-wings, dude. A blue one would go stupid hard.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I think that's why I'm always like, yo, Poe Dameron's X-wing's got to be the best. A black X-wing with a little bit of orange. Yes,
Clean.
yes. I'm also color
Yeah.
biased too. If there's orange on anything, I'm like, yeah, I gotta have that.
Cop. Well, and,
Yeah.
with again going back to the Mando stuff, it's like I harp on Pelion because it's like, they teased us with that Syndicate Council or the Shadow Council. It's like they have all these
Yes.
high-ranking Imperials still posted up, gathering their resources. Of the 6 or 7, the only one that's gone now is Moff Gideon. So it's like they still have
Hmm.
all these other, syndicate leaders that are there. And it's like, okay, Thrawn's back. Where's my boy Pelion with his vast resources? Like, where's, so where is all this? And like that's where it's like I would really want to, even if it's just a teaser for the next episode, like let me see that.
Yep. That's facts. Yeah, man. Moff Gideon. That's kind of a character where I'm like, I love me some Giancarlo Esposito. He's a
Hmm.
great actor. But I'm just like, damn, man, the way he went out, I was like, no. I wanted it to be, bigger, and
Mhm.
who knows, man? Did he die actually? I mean, more than likely, but I still feel like, in Star Wars, there's that 2% chance that he
Somehow
could
he
still
came
be out
back.
there. Somehow
Yeah,
Gideon
somehow
returned.
he returned, dude.
Yeah, or like one of his clones or something. I don't know. It's always funny how they do that, but yeah, my camera looks like it's tweaking right now.
I was just about to say that.
Let
It's
me
got
plug
the,
it back in. She a little glossy.
low glossy. But no, man, I think that's gonna be good, and so let me give, some banter, as this dude gets set back up, but no, I'm hyped, man. I really think the upcoming movie is gonna do well. I think that's gonna lead into Ahsoka season 2. You know, they're doing the whole Marvel thing. It's like they're gonna play into the whole, "Well, let's set this up for stage A," which leads into stage B, which then leads into C, which is our, Filoni, Heir of the Empire, everyone together, Marvel-verse type vibe.
Mhm. Yeah. I can't wait to see how that all unfolds too, because what do we think? Like Heir to the Empire. That's such a that's some Legends material that a lot of Star Wars fans can't let go of because it's so good. Thrawn at
Mhm.
his highest power, kind of showing the things how Palpatine, areas where he didn't really succeed as well. Now Thrawn can learn off of his mistakes and want to build more of a sophisticated style empire. So I like how in canon, especially in an Ahsoka and Rebels, of course, the way Thrawn is portrayed is it's like, dude, he is very, very compelling as a villain. And then you look at him
Mhm.
and you're like, is he a villain though? Like, or is he just kind of neutral? I don't know. He's a different kind of character, which you always got to appreciate.
He's just a field general, dude. Like, he's just the like, that's where it's like, in different like, for the Tales of the Empire and different parts of Rebels, it's like Thrawn wants to do all these things, but again, it's the Empire being incompetent. It's like, "No, we don't wanna give you funds for your TIE, Defender program," which would be the best starship in the universe or in the galaxy. It's like, "Nah, gotta give funds over to the Death Star, which is gonna get blown up twice, and there goes." Yeah, exactly. So it's like, how many resources did the Empire lose on the first Death Star? Second one was bigger. That one got wiped too. So it's like Thrawn's sitting there like, come
Yeah.
on, man.
He's like, what?
Come on, man.
He's like, I could have had this mapped out a million times better, which is always funny because it's like seeing Palpatine kind of get second handed. It's kind of a cool thing because
Mhm,
you think he's like the biggest bad in Star Wars, and it's like, no, we got other people lined up too. So yeah, gotta love that, man. Thrawn. I think the
mhm.
hardest quote before we get to the chat real quick. I think in Ahsoka season 1, when they're looking like at the field map of Ahsoka, like the Nodi, the bandits, and some of the night troopers that they sent out to kind of ambush Ahsoka, he's just like, "Well, we'll consider this as a small defeat. We'll look at the bigger picture and understand that we won today." I'm like, "Damn, that was tough."
Yeah.
You know. So, I mean, I'm ready to see more, especially if we're getting that trilogy or whatever, or if it's going to be a limited series as we keep going forward in the Mandoverse and Thrawn is the main enemy. It's
Mhm.
going to be very cool to see him count all of these wins because I mean, we've talked about it
Yeah.
before. He's going to win every single time up until the very end, which
Yep.
like how do we think Thrawn goes out? Who takes him down? Is it going to be like Din Djarin? Is it going to be Grogu, Boba Fett,
It
uh
no, I don't I feel like
Ahsoka?
that'll be like, give me a cameo of somebody. Like, where's Quinlan Voss popping up? We're like, "I
Yeah.
got this from here, dog."
That would be so
And
funny.
then, I mean, one of you talk
Cal
about one of the
Kestis.
quotes from. Yeah, oh, okay, that now you're trying to make me happy, dude. And but going back to Thrawn, like, one of the quotes from him is also like, "A great tactician creates plans. A good tactician recognizes the soundness of a plan presented to him." And that's where it's like you constantly see Thrawn, communicating with his, with his, I don't want to say, like, officers and things like that, but he's constantly taking in feedback and then explaining why it's not a good idea. That's like,
Mm,
"No, like, I like it, but no. Like, we're not sending all of our fighters after Ahsoka. Like, we're just gonna, we're gonna do things that make logistical sense and then we're gonna move forward and not really dwell on the past and defeat. It's like, nope, move forward. So Thrawn's just gonna
Yeah.
keep inching and inching and inching, and then that's where it's gonna be I think that, where you bring up the breaking point.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be nuts. And especially with like how the Night Sisters are incorporated and
Mhm,
like there's so much just like great Star Wars points all throughout the entire saga where it's all gonna be thrown into the Mandoverse. That's why, like, in my opinion, until I'm convinced otherwise, I think the Mandoverse is the best like era in Star Wars because you get characters from the prequels, you get characters from the original trilogy, and
mhm,
you might be getting characters from the sequel trilogy as well, like with the Shadow Council, maybe leaning into the First Order. I mean,
mhm.
they're gonna tie it
Yeah,
in
'cause
somehow.
Hux is out there. He's doing his thing on, what's the planet? Um, Ilium or whatever? No.
Ilum,
One of the Kyber planets? Yeah, where
yeah,
Husk is out there creating the First Order, so, like, he's doing his thing out there.
yeah, and yeah, his dad's part of the Shadow Council, so I mean, yeah,
Mhm,
it is all tied in. So yeah, yeah, you let Filoni kind of orchestrate this timeline as John Favreau is able to kind of dip his toes in with the director side of things, and plus he's kind of shown us how good of a writer he is in Star Wars. So I think it's going to be really good going forward, especially in the Mandoverse. And there's still so much story. I mean, especially if they are working the Filoni Endgame movie into a limited series, this is where you
yeah,
really incorporate maybe a Skeleton Crew season 2 or a Boba Fett season 2.
mhm.
Mando season 4, Ahsoka season 2, I believe is the end for Ahsoka in her series by means. But yeah, dude, pretty sick. I think they got a lot to look forward to, especially with us being fans too.
Absolutely. Yeah, that'll be good.
But it wouldn't be a Sunday live stream as always with you guys if we didn't check out the chat. So let's go ahead and go through these. We'll rapid fire these. Mando United in the building. What's up? What's up? We're doing good,
Our
man.
man, he's here.
Skywalking Ryan just recorded with him last night. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Love that.
I Hodja in the building. Scotland reporting in for duty. Shout out Scotland. He
That dude never doesn't miss a day, man.
doesn't miss a single beat, man. Ian Woods in the
My
building. What's
boy,
up?
Ian, what's good?
Brandon B in the building. I love that profile picture. That's so funny. The Papalorian and Grogu, pretty much. Carson Teva Fig, of course. We need
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Yo, Mr. Baker Licious Brando, the Bakeroo. Yes. Does that mean I cook or no? I guess not. That means I bake. But I don't bake though. I don't bake up. The first Death Star blew up, and there's a second one easy on the spoilers, lads. Oh yeah, my fault. Some people haven't seen it.
It'd be
But
crazy was if there was a third one.
yeah, a third one called Star Killer Base.
Yeah,
And it's like
but
four
guess what
times
happens to that
bigger.
one too?
It's like, damn. I think that's such a cool concept, though. It's like they turned a planet that needed Kyber that is just
Into a death.
filled with Kyber. And it's like, why didn't Palpatine do this? Uh, and then it's like, oh, so it's like half planet, half like machine. Interesting. Cool.
Oh, hey,
Um,
it also can be blown up with one rocket.
yeah, technically, yeah.
Spoiler
Pretty
alert.
hell yeah. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Anyways, so guys, today we're going to talk Lego Star Wars. Going forward, we do know that the entire March wave is going to be smart bricks. We've talked about that on the channel multiple times. Whether we like it or not, that's going to be March no matter what. And that's okay. If you're going to go copy some. I will not be buying any day one. We'll wait for big sales on those, maybe just to have one. I think it'd be cool to have one. I think the box art is wonderful, but I
I
just
want
I
to
don't need one at full price.
no, and see, let me preface mine with my I'm sitting here with Steph. I think I texted you like 2 weeks ago about this. But I was sitting here with Steph, and my mother-in-law like randomly text Steph is like, "Hey, I got John a Lego like it's gonna be like on the way," and she shows me it was a smart brick set, and I was like, "Hmm, okay." Like I wasn't gonna go snag one, but now I have one. So like it's gonna be a we're gonna open it, we're gonna review it, we're gonna see where it's at, and I'm gonna give the honest feedback since I didn't, really have to go out and get it. So it's one of those things where it's like we're gonna see where we're at with that day one, couple days after it arrives.
Yeah.
Um, but it wasn't my intention to go out and, grab one.
Yeah, yeah, no. That's the thing too, is that can always change your perception too on the set. Is when you get it
Mhm.
as a gift, or you get it given to you, you're just like, oh yeah, okay, maybe it's a little different. But there's also something about being like, as a Lego collector, you're like, okay, I'm spending X amount on drop day, and
Mhm.
this is where it's going. Like
Yep.
spending your own money on Lego, you're like, okay, this is different. Um,
A little bit.
but with the smart brick set, you're just kind of like, ah, yeah, man, I don't know about that. Day one especially. But like you said, when it's gifted to you, it could be a little different. And so that's going to be March. So if you guys aren't looking into buying any of the smart brick sets, you're going to have a lot of money racked up going into May and June, because there's going to be a lot of sets. And I believe when John and I were kind of orchestrating this live today, last night, we have maybe 12 sets. So we're going to
Yeah.
go ahead, and just so we don't get flagged for anything, we're not going to show anything on screen. There are no official images or nothing like that. So don't get your hopes up. Those will probably come out maybe in April. That's kind of how it was with the UCS Death Star. We found out kind of like at the end of
Yeah.
maybe like mid to late September. And yeah, so first one up is set number 75447, and that is the playset Razor Crest. And it says that the minifigure rumors for this will be two figures that are unknown. It'll come with Denjarn and Zeb Aurelios, so that'll come out this summer. What do we think about a new Razor Crest?
Brutal because I have this one right here, and I don't have the UCS one, which is probably the best one. But the one I have right here is 100 more pieces. I think it was cheaper, to be honest. Um, but I want Zeb, so um, I'm in a pickle here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
they're
to
like,
buy
we know
it,
we
just
know
the
how we
fig.
can get people. Yeah, we know how we
Yeah.
can get people to buy the set. 20
Hmm.
extra dollars for and 100 less pieces for a Zeb. They'll be okay with that, right?
And the one up here that came out was great. Like the interior is incredible. Like it's a great set. So like I'm gonna be interested to see how they do this with I mean, 100 pieces could be, small pieces. So it's like give and take where that could be. Um, but yeah, man, I'm just gonna be struggling because I want the Zeb fig.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a good fig too, especially with the Rebels one. I believe that was the only time he's ever been
Hmm.
made, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So going forward, I mean, people are gonna want the Zeb, and it's live action Zeb, so it's always gonna look a little different. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I didn't pick up the last one like the one you have. So this one I will pick up just because I need a Razor Crest in the collection. I love the Mandalorian, man. I gotta have it.
Yeah.
Um, so the next one, we're gonna kind of jump ship a little bit to October, and the rumor on this is set number 75457, and this is the UCS Super Star Destroyer. Now,
Pumped.
this isn't your big, this is the Executor. This is the long, skinny one. So I mean? Right off rip, I think this is amazing. I don't think I'm gonna be picking this up. I would assume it's gonna be like a $650 set, kind of like the Venator, but
Absolutely.
I I don't know, dude. I don't know where I'd put this thing. Like currently, I have the UCS Falcon sitting on my floor, waiting until I get a display stand for it. So I don't know where
Yeah.
this is even gonna go.
It's gonna be bigger than the Venator, and I'm sitting here next to my Venator, and it's like it's gonna be longer, dude. We know it's probably gonna be like 3.5 feet. Like if I had
Yeah,
to like it's gonna be big. Last time we saw one, it was huge. So it's like they're probably gonna refine it a little bit. Um, I'm so happy. I'm so excited, but I'm in the same boat. It's like I don't know where I'm gonna put it right now. Like if
yeah.
anything, it would sit. So it's like, but I need to see what the GWP is because that's gonna frustrate me
Ooh,
if it's something if that's like really good. Um,
you know
that
what they're
will
gonna do just for you because Lego hears you speaking in the wind right now? It's probably gonna be a Darth Vader buildable lightsaber.
yeah, or yeah, something like that. Like it would be yeah. So that's where it's
Or
like, hey,
Yeah,
Here's an
or
exclusive fig that
yeah, you can have this awesome Darth Vader because I know everyone would love a Darth Vader. Not like we don't have 10 of them already, but still. Um, so what another good thing that I'm kind of thinking is just like the UCS Death Star, how they included the GWP as the buildable TIE fighter. What if what they did with this is they give you a little side build, like 100 pieces of like a buildable uh, Star Destroyer
Star
just
Destroyer.
to like
Yeah,
attach to the side. And it's like, motherfucker, you should have brought that with it already. You know, like why are
yeah.
you including that as a GWP when it should be included with the set?
Well, and that's like I have the smaller midi scale one in front of me, but like the midi scale has the two mini Star Destroyers that pop off the side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I love that. So it's like they could do the same thing where they incorporate where it's like maybe it's a like a mini Star Destroyer, and then they give you like two tiny builds of like a Lambda shuttle or something else that you can like put on a clear brick or something that sticks out.
Yeah.
But like I'm kind of with you on that where it's like they incorporate it somehow because I think for the Mando starship they're doing the dark saber hilt. So like
Yes,
they're
bro.
already
I
doing one of the
forgot.
lightsaber hilts. Yeah. So it's like they might switch it up like you said and do something where it's like, okay, like we're gonna incorporate it where if you want this set and you want the GWP that goes with it, like go get it.
Bro, yes. And they cook with the GWP sometimes, but then they kind of step away from what we like. It's like they hear us talking, but they're like, nah, they don't need that. Yeah,
Oh, they
literally.
do that.
Yeah. Which is always interesting. But chat, go ahead and drop in the comments. What do we think of the UCS Super Star Destroyer? Are you picking that up? And just make sure you comment what GWP you think would happen. Is it going to be a lightsaber, side build, anything like that? What do you think the GWP would be with that? We'll check back to that. Um, so yeah, I think that's going to be cool. Actually, you just reminded me that the dark saber was the GWP with the UCS N-1, so that's even better
Yep.
because that's the one set that I am looking forward to. My my mother-in-law got me a gift card to Lego for Christmas, and that's what it's going towards. It's literally
Sitting
sitting right
there.
here on the desk waiting for that day. So once the
It's
pre-orders
like the
come out
Green
for that,
Goblin mask. The
literally, it's just
coward.
it. Yeah, it's just staring at me like spend me, and I'm like, no, you will wait. So yeah, that I can't wait to get that. And plus the dark saber, dude, what top 4 lightsaber in my opinion. I love it. It's gonna be so perfect. That thing might just like sit in its like a little holy grail position.
I would say you're
Uh
gonna throw that in a case.
oh yeah, I got to.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks about, like the saber company is like, they're showing a lot of love and been, getting new lightsabers and stuff. And I'm just like, now I want to like dump more money into getting a Kylo Ren lightsaber, getting a dark saber, like just the display. Cause like it's so tough looking at the lightsabers and being like, damn, bro. Cause I know you look at that Chimera saber behind you and you're like, I have this. It's beautiful.
Yeah. On my last 2 times I went to Disneyland, the first time I went, I copped the limited edition Vader saber. So that was my
Oh,
first one.
yes.
So I have a Vader hilt, and then when we went with our in-laws, I got the Anakin saber, the Anakin hilt. So it's like I have the Vader, Anakin, and then the Chimera, and for me, that's where it's like, cool, you know? Like I'm low key content. Like
Yeah,
maybe a
I
Dooku
would
or
be
the
too.
Ahsoka set, like that would be sweet.
My homie Bailey actually picked up on eBay. He was gonna get, I think, Luke's lightsaber hilt, but oh no, he did get Luke's. He was gonna get Dooku's, but it just sits like in this crate, and you just like open it, and it has like the cloth
Yeah.
felt, and you just like set this. I
Let
was
me
like,
grab mine real
fuck.
quick. Oh shit.
The wife says we also have money from the Millennium Falcon purchase. Yeah, but that's yours, so you buy the orange cat with that. Yes, like that right there,
Yeah,
dude.
so this is the
Yes,
Anakin one that comes in the little box or whatever.
that's so dope. How much do those run?
I think they're like 1 to 200. I got
Mm.
The Vader one was on sale, so I got it for 150. So that was like the
Oh, nice.
easiest. Yeah, that was the easiest cop. Um, and then I think the Anakin one was like 200 also. But it
Yeah.
comes with the little case and everything. Like you don't buy that separately.
Nice. Hell yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, if you guys are looking into like getting a lightsaber, if you guys Saber Theory or now the Saber Company, they have so many affordable lightsabers, like especially this one. We just got this one in. This is the Nova lightsaber right here.
Yeah.
Super sleek. And I mean, it's just very just sleek, dude. Like I don't really know how else to describe it. But like this right here, you can get for $72. You know, like
Hmm.
what lightsaber can you get cheaper than that? And it does
And you
everything
can
you like.
smack it against things.
Yeah, I know everyone's like, yeah, I'm just like beating the shit out of something, and it's like, but I'm not doing that.
They're like, it's perfect for dueling. I'm like, bro, okay.
It's like, bro, if any of my homies came at me like swinging like that, I'm like, yo, bro, we got to put these down in box now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what? Uh, but yeah, guys, go check out the Saber Company. That actually is linked in the description. You can use my code Clan Brandalorian, get 10% off, and I mean, yeah, it's $72 for a lightsaber, free shipping. It's pretty crazy. Um, so go check that out. Um, but yeah, so go get your lightsaber. Yeah, go ahead, Brandon Baker. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on the gram. My mouse is bugging out. There we go.
Uh-oh.
And you better post when Lindsay gets her Lego cat. It's what the people want, aka me. Yeah, for real. The orange cat's so dope. Did you guys see that one? It's like
Yeah.
the,
This is the
the
black and white one,
tuxedo
but
cat.
yeah.
But yeah, it looks so dope. Um, the Lego lightsaber hilt's worth the money. Oh yeah, I would agree.
It depends.
I would
Yeah.
say so. Because I mean, it's like it's really good quality, and plus, like I can't take my camera off, but I have two other lightsabers just like sitting up like in a corner shelf, and like they look so cool up there. And then like
Hmm.
if you ever just like want to be goofy and just like turn it on, like go spin it, like it's fun. It is. You can nerd out. Um, But back to Lego anyways. So we have set number 75460, and that's the New Republic X-Wing. Should be about $60, and that'll be the May to summer release. And this is set to include Carson Teva, his first
Cop.
ever minifig.
Immediate cop. And I swear, like again, I talk about the 20 X-Wings that get released, but this is a blue X-Wing with Carson Teva, dude. That's going
Yeah.
right to the front.
And I feel like a lot of people forget kind of what Carson Teva's X-Wing looks like. I can go ahead
Clean. That's what it looks like.
for real. It looks like this is a custom. I can see some paint here, but we can share the screen just real quick, just to give you guys kind of an idea of what that would look like. And this is what it would be. Just kind of like that bluish,
Hmm.
it's still a little like off white, and then with the yellow down the way, like this is Golden State Warriors colorway. This is really nice. Those colors go so well together.
Yeah. And they have the new
Well,
cockpit screen, don't they? So like that would look
yes.
really good. Yeah, like that would look really good as a set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are all like kind of custom painted, but this is Carson Teva's um X-Wing. So yeah, this looking real nice next to any of the, I would say, other X-Wings. If you have 400 or 1,000 of them, like we all seem to have, those would look really good. Those would look really good.
And they've been doing really good with the paneling. So it's like I would like to think there would be a lot of like flat blue and yellow pieces. Like I think like with the oh, what was the set they released that had for Ahsoka season 2 that had Balin and his apprentice. Like there was a
Oh, the
fighter.
E-Wing?
Yeah, like and it was all flat and blue. Like they can
Mm.
do I think they could do with the new X-Wing really well if they wanted to.
Oh, yeah. That's something I'm kinda upset about too, is, like, I never copped the Balin and Shin minifigs, but I didn't really want that
Mhm.
set, you know what I'm saying?
I'm right there with you.
But missed out on those figs. Well, I'll get them eventually. Um, I would love to do a haul of my sets. Yeah, you could. You got a lot of sets.
Mhm.
The wife has a lot of sets, man. And then, like, look at this. Like, Mando United hasn't got an X-wing yet, so this is
Yeah,
you are a prime
here you go.
audience for this. It's time to lock in.
Killer killer exclusive fig, never seen before. Beautiful colorways.
Uh oh. Do we let the wives just take over a stream one Sunday? we'll kind of just be like, all right, guys, here's our wives. Don't make fun of
Go
her,
for it.
and we just like stand behind.
And
Don't make fun of her.
we just
Um,
hold up the sets as they talk about it.
yeah, for real. Guys, let us know in the chat. Should we let the wives take over the stream on a Sunday and show off their Lego sets? Do we do this? Let us know.
Hope you're ready
Um,
for floral sets.
yeah, for real, dude. We got succulents. We got all sorts of different potted sets. We got everything. So yeah, Carson Teva coming your way. Um, Now a new one, we got 75444, the ATRT attack. This is gonna be almost 300 pieces, $45.
Wow.
Yuck. May 1st, 2026, Mandalorian based. So yeah, price already disgusting. But I would
Yo, the
assume that this is
$45 battle packs.
yeah, dude. Like, come on, what are we doing? And I
I-
I did hear that this is gonna go into scale with that AT-AT that we're getting at some point. So,
Cool.
hey, guys, how did we forget? Today we were getting a new Mandalorian and Grogu trailer during the Super Bowl.
Oh, yes, they're writing that check we keep talking about.
Yes. Yeah, guys, go make sure you watch the Super Bowl today. I know we got some people overseas, but if you can, just stay up and watch at least a little bit of it. And yeah, Mandalorian
Padre,
and
we're
Grogu
talking about
trailer
you, big
today.
dog.
Yeah, all the way in Scotland. You're gonna check out that Super Bowl. That's freaking awesome, bro. I already
Yeah,
forgot
that'll
about
be
that.
sweet. If I get a mall trailer too, whew,
Woo! They're like, nah, Disney just dropped a bag.
Bob Iger's, or they're like, Bob Iger's gone. How much money do we got?
Mm-hmm. Drop off like 5 suitcases right away.
Yeah,
This is where the
here's his
wives
salary for
begin.
next
Do it.
year.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the Super Bowl is at 5:30 p.m. for me. Yep, same for us. Well, it'll be 3:30 for John. Um, what time will it be on in the UK? I think you guys are 6 hours ahead of us right now,
Like
or
five,
seven
six
maybe.
thirty. No,
So it'll probably be almost midnight for you, almost like 12 a.m., maybe 11, 12 a.m. So
damn.
if you want to stay up that late, I mean, you're gonna see a
11:30
Mando and
p.m.
Grogu trailer. 11:30,
Yeah,
yeah. Or
yeah,
what you could do,
Lord.
Mando, is if you go to bed, you could just like maybe wake up at like 2 in the morning and get on YouTube and watch the trailer because right after it posts on TV, it'll go ahead and you know be on
Yeah,
YouTube right after. So
I was gonna say you can open up YouTube tomorrow morning, and that's gonna be the first video that'll be on your thing.
yeah, and also like I know the Mandalorian and Grogu, they're not really marketing as much right now,
Hmm.
but I think they're waiting for this moment because how many eyes are going to be on this? People who don't even watch football put the Super Bowl on just to see new commercials. So,
There's gonna be
they're
millions of people,
oh my god, dude, it's going to be nuts.
millions.
Mm,
Like, so that's where it's like, I know it's different for for like different countries, but it's like in the US, like this is one of our biggest holidays, quote unquote. Like
yeah.
there's that constant argument where people are like Monday should be a day off because of
Mhm.
like how what people do for the Super Bowl. So it's like there's gonna be so many people watching. They're gonna be like, let's bring out this banger of a trailer. It's
Yep.
gonna like we're probably gonna get a slight cameo, maybe like a little teaser of like someone lighting into a lightsaber or something like that. And it's like,
That'd be dope.
oh, you know,
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything that they saw at Celebration. I think it's
yeah,
all going to be brand
absolutely.
new.
Hmm.
And Zellen's Starship. Interesting. Okay,
Babu Frick, baby.
yeah, set number 75445, the Anzellan Starship, 700 pieces, $70. Oh my goodness, they got a price per piece correct for once in a very long time. So 60 pieces or 600 pieces, I'm expecting 50 to $60. 700 to 800 pieces, I'm expecting 70, 75, 80. So
Hmm.
right here on the money, they're killing it. Um, 3 minifigures, very, very many figures. We got 2 Anzellans and Grogu. And what the hell does an Anzellan starship look like? It's when
Yeah.
you Google it, it's like the Star Cruiser. That's the only thing
Hmm.
that pops up. So no idea what this is going to be. So
That people
depending
are
on
gonna
how it
buy it
looks, I'll cop.
for the figs. Yeah, for the Babu Frick figs. Because you expect to
Mm,
get different ones.
Yeah, man. The old Babu Frick is something else. That advent calendar was peak.
Heater, heater, dude. I still
Dude,
haven't opened
absolute
it.
legend. About to about to get geeked right now. Here's the size difference for you guys.
Yeah, that's great. Caution, choking hazard.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, so Babu Frick, the goat. I mean, he's not really set to, or he's not like quoted to be in the set. It could just be two random and Zellens, but we know we're getting two of them. So yeah, depending on how it looks, I'll pick it up, but it's definitely not day one for sure.
No,
I got other funds to be met for the
other priorities.
yeah. Oh, okay. John, this one speaks to you. I feel like this one calls your name. They heard your whispers in the wind, maybe. But set oh, they don't even have a set number. It's just a summer release, but it is an upscale Darth Vader minifigure for $99.
Yeah, we'll see. And this isn't the bust, right? Like this is
So I think they were rumored to be
buildable.
busts, but I think unless those are the Yoda, I think it's a Yoda and Vader bust. Those might be next year now. So
Okay.
now it's like the like space,
Hmm.
um, like the little astronaut, like they made like the big minifigs of him,
Yeah.
or like the Harry Potter, like they had Harry Potter and Hermione. That's what
Yeah.
this is gonna be, but Vader.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll probably I'll probably cop it, and it'll be my little dude. Like that'll be my little guy. Like
Yeah,
sit in the corner. I don't know. Like I gotta see it. Like it's a
sit
like a
your
hundred
ass in the
bucks is
corner.
like yeah, exactly, bro. Like he's gonna be posted up right. It'll be like Tim the Tap Man with Kevin, but it'll be like little Vader sitting behind me.
Nah, for real.
I
That's
think it'll be cool.
amazing.
Like it's one of those like it'll probably come out, it'll retire, you won't ever see it again. Like that's probably where it's like I think of like the Maul head. It's like the Maul and Yoda head. It's like those came out and then we're never seen again.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. Sometimes like especially shout out Vader Bricks, like when he posts his collection and you see that mall, I'm like, "Oh my god, the thing's scary."
Yeah,
And you can tell it was like from back then, but yeah, it's really cool. Like this set.
expensive as hell now.
It's no shit. Um so another cool one, this is going to be for September, but it's the set number 75456. That's the Lego Star Wars 2026 advent calendar for $30. Seems like they're $15 cheaper unless they are just retailing at 45. That's kind of weird now that I think about it. No way they dropped that down that low, right? They're not going to
No,
start those at $30.
unless we see a significant change in what they're putting in the advent calendar. If it's a bunch of chairs, then it's like, okay. But
Or a bunch of wrenches and droid parts like this
yeah,
year.
yeah, so it's like I could see that. But if they're gonna include over 5 figs, it's like no, they're gonna pump that back up.
Oh yeah. I
Or
did
hey,
send this.
maybe leadership is like, we got cooked, so like let's try this.
Yeah, let's figure this out real quick. Um I sent this over to Lindsay this morning, but so it says we have it's the advent calendar info. Sorry. It'll be based on The Mandalorian, not necessarily the movie, but among the minifigs, we will find Moff Gideon and Mando in their holiday outfits, plus an X-wing pilot, a Jawa, an IG-11 droid, and a new version of Grogu, and some buildable mini builds. So it's like, what's that? And like Moff Gideon with a
Mm,
Christmas sweater, like how does that not sell for like $50? you know?
yeah, I'm in between the do I want it and I kind of don't care. Like that's like you know,
There's some heat. There's some heat in there. It just depends on what the side builds are.
exactly. And it's like the Moff Gideon would be cool. You know, there's I like the holiday theme, things like that. But it's like I don't know, like an IG-88. I guess I have one, so I guess like I'm complaining, I'm preaching to the choir. But it's like the new Grogu. It's like by the time we get even 3 sets out of this new set, we're all gonna have a Grogu. And it's like
Yeah.
I think I have like 10. Like without trying with like a Mando set, the speeder, the Razor. It's I got so many.
Yeah, dude. I got quite a few as well. I even threw one into my Zen garden just because, it's small
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
fits in there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. One thing I do like though with the N-1 the playset one is you fit them back in the little bubble or you can set
Yeah,
them
the
up
cock.
front with Mando.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, he's perfect little micro fig. But if
So
they
do you
do
think they make
create
that to scale? I'm sorry.
um dude, I think the N-1 is gonna be. I think it's gonna be like reminiscent of Luke's land speeder with minifig wise, because you know how big the cockpit is. Like, there's no way you can like set a figure in
Big.
there.
Yeah.
I think that's how this one's gonna be as well. But that's set. The play scale's already like that long, so it's like how long? Like, are they gonna short the fin up, like the back
I
fin
was
a
gonna say
little
that
bit?
tail. Yeah.
It's like, damn, bro, like that shit. I don't know. I uh I think they're gonna really do well with that one, but at the same time, what do you think the new Grogu mold is gonna be? Like, do they just add a little bit to like his sweater? Do they show a little bit of like his chest opened up a little bit with his Mandalorian
Yeah, because
Mudhorn signet?
like the universal one we have is the
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's not gonna focus in. But anyways, it's like, that's the one that we have that everyone kind of has and has it's been in circulation. And I think what they said is just supposed to be like a little bit more like accurate. But like,
Mm,
yeah, who knows? Like, does that mean the head is like a little more rubbery or something like that? I've got no idea. Like,
yeah,
honestly, it's like I'm just gonna wait to see it because I feel like I could go a couple different ways and I'm probably gonna be wrong on each one.
yeah. I don't know, dude. It's gonna be weird. Um, Also, note the MTT will definitely go on sale this year for sure, especially on Black Friday, along with the UCS Django Fett Slave One. Damn, dude, if the Slave One went on sale, that might be a little early Christmas gift for myself because that's a set that I really want that I've just never picked up yet.
Clean. Same with the turbo tank. Turbo tank will probably go on sale also.
Oh yeah, especially with a one star out of 5 rating. Yeah, for sure.
I want the figs. I just don't want to.
Yeah. Oh, dude, hell yeah. You know what?
Yeah,
In my opinion, the Tranquil Garden is the best non Star Wars Lego set.
I love it.
That
I
set
put
is
my '05
perfect.
Vader in there, like my oldest one, just chilling in there.
Nice. Yeah, dude, it's such a good set. My little brother brought home like a Woo minifig from Ninjago, and I have like no idea like even what Ninjago is, but that fig, I was like, yeah, that's going in my tranquil garden. It fits perfectly. So I got him like chilling behind a tree with his cane. I'm like, yeah, this is pure Japanese aura right here. It's a
Oh
beautiful
yeah.
set.
And
Um,
homeboy Brandon brought up the Lord of the Rings set, dude. But not only the Sauron mask that comes with the fig, but
mm,
the Ministerius. Like, I don't really go with Legos outside of Star Wars, but
yeah,
they do Lord of the Rings so well.
yeah, I know. Sometimes it sucks with Star Wars being so great is because they're like, yeah, we can jack the prices up because people will still buy it.
Yeah, we're not gonna put cloth on our minifigures. Like, we don't care.
Yeah, no chance. You think we're gonna
They
do
got
some shit like that?
no, they got the Lord of the Rings IP, and they were like on one condition, like make it good, and they were like, okay.
Yeah. I'm also trying to find. Ah, here we go. There is no set numbers on these, but it looks like this summer we're also going to get an Imperial shuttle for $140, and it's going to be based off the Mandalorian. There's no details on minifigs or anything, but I would assume from the Shadow Council, probably see some Imperial Lambda class shuttles, which I see you got the one up there. That's the same one I have, and that one is just so clean. Um, I think that also
I'd
came
be
with like the
interested to see how
last.
they do it.
Yeah, I know, right? Because that one is so good, the one
Hmm.
that we have, but it's like, they always make sets better. They just do. So it's just
Yeah,
like, how do they incorporate new pieces and new building mechanisms and a cockpit, maybe a
and
new little cockpit?
you said that was the last of what?
Oh, that's the last like smooth hair Luke Skywalker minifig.
Mm, Yeah.
Because now he has like the shaggy hair.
Yeah,
So
with the handcuffs,
yep. Yeah. You've been a bad
ironically
boy,
behind.
Luke Skywalker.
Yep, right behind me, ironically. But yeah, I mean, with the Lambda, it's like I'd be interesting to see what they do, and I think especially because of the with how well they did the MIDI scale, where it's like I'm anticipating
Oh, dude,
something
yeah.
pretty good, dude. You know, like this came out so well for how small it is. So it's like I would like to see something that kind of, if they're gonna go bigger, it's like please make it look good. Like I love the set we have, but I don't like how like on the bottom hit on the cockpit. I'm so botched with this. Whatever. Like that whole front is open, you know?
Yeah. It just kind of like it tilts open. It's kind of a weird little
Hmm.
mechanism,
Like
but
it's not
yeah,
enclosed, you know?
yeah. Um, what was really cool is the other day I was like, talking to the wife, I'm like, we need to do we need Mando's N-1 right out the gate, another UCS set, and then
Hmm.
the sand crawler, set number 75453 sand crawler. It's rumored to be $200. That I was like, yeah, so like two sets, like $400. And she's like, oh, that's not that bad. And it's like, yeah, I bet, after just, buying a UCS Falcon,
Yeah.
nothing touches
Nothing
that.
seems, yeah,
But I
nothing's
was just like,
expensive.
hell yeah, sweet. We can get both of them. But the UCS Mando N1 and then the last set right here, the Sandcrawler, those are probably my two biggest like day ones. I got to get both of those.
I'm really pumped for the N1. I didn't get the Sandcrawler when I was younger, and you know we've talked about a couple of the older models, so I'm excited to see what this one looks like. But then yeah, I mean for me it'll be the like I really like if the X-wing's blue, I'm getting the X-wing.
Hmm.
Like that'll be a thing for me, and then same with the yeah, dude, I want the N1 and I want the Sandcrawler, but that's like a they're gonna be big, both of them. You know, like the Sandcrawler is probably gonna be at least, you know, if it's 200 pieces that long. So it's like you get that for 6 inches, 8 inches, a foot, and then the N1 is a foot and a half, and it's like, oof.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I think this is gonna be cool. And plus, my thing with the Sandcrawler, it's also coming with a buildable mud horn, which would have
Mm,
been cool to have like a macro fig, like a big fig of a mud horn.
yeah,
But you gotta have this set. I'm really hoping that there's a muddy Mando from that fight, and he has the knife as well.
yeah,
Grogu maybe in a pram or so, because like this was like what was that like episode 3 or 4 when they got this
hmm,
was yeah something like that because that like
yeah. When they're
formed a
ambushed in the yeah,
and then there has to be a little egg in this set to take back to the Jawas, suka
yeah,
when
there
they
will be, yeah.
there has to be, dude. That's my one thing where it's like you guys have to hit this. You guys have to hit this.
I mean, I think they will.
Plus,
They tend to accommodate to the newer series where it's like if I was gonna request something from like see episode or the you know the fourth movie, it's like we're probably not gonna get that anymore. Like,
mm-hmm.
but we will get the new Mando stuff.
Yeah. Nah, dude. I really really hope that they include like several Jawas because I mean, of course, it's a sand crawler. You got to have some Jawas with it. But I don't have any OG Jawas in my collection. I only have the Christmas one from this year.
Hmm. I used to have one. It got lost. It's lost to time. But yeah, that's I'm right there with you. I got none right now.
But yeah, so yeah, that's all the sets that are coming out in May, June. I don't think there's any July releases, so that's those. But do you guys have a dream Lego set figs from Star Wars that haven't been made yet? John, you got anything off the top of your head?
I'm trying to think. I that haven't been made yet. I don't know. There's a couple cool like Star Destroyer variants that would be cool. Like I don't know, some Repub I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that could be. I'm just trying to. There's so much on my mind right now. Probably something from Revenge of the Sith or like the Clone Wars, where we actually get
Yeah.
like the ship that was you know the vehicle that was rumored to get until we got the turbo tank, the ATTE or whatever it was. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, so like something like that where it's like
I
we see
forgot
it.
about that.
Yeah, we can't get that, but we get the Inzellan starship. You know, it's like. we can't get
Yeah.
this cool ass vehicle in Star Wars, but we're gonna get something we've never seen before. Um, yeah, that's kind of probably where I'm at. Like, a bit like I have a custom big acclimator, so like a big acclimator would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
You know, mine personally, I think a like Tuscan robed Boba Fett would be absolutely fire. With the robes and the gaffy stick and bald Boba.
Oh yeah.
I think that would be dope. I think even like a little battle pack would have been dope. Maybe like a couple Nikto speeder bike, guys, and then a couple
Hmm.
like you got to have the chief and like maybe the little Tuscan and then Boba
Yeah.
Fett. I mean, dude, come on, that'd be so dope.
Also,
But it,
some Bad Batch stuff. Some more Bad
ooh,
Batch would be
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Like,
Bad
we
Batch,
have
dude.
that
Mm,
commander, I forget his name, who's all, robed up with the bandages and everything. So it's like there's some cool sets that they could pull from that. Like a Camino base would be sweet. Um,
dude,
there's a lot,
they need
yeah.
to play skill. Like that's what I hope the Ewok village opens up is because you have the village like the little tree huts and
Hmm.
stuff. You got to make Camino. Like, dude,
You've seen the custom that someone did. They have the MIDI scale Venator that came out, and they have like two of them over build a custom Camino set, and they're like destroying Camino from bat. It looks so cool.
dude. Like, and plus, like, we grew up with the prequel. So, like, when you watch the Bad Batch and you see Camino get destroyed, you like, you motherfuckers.
Spoiler alert.
That is home. That's my second home. It's like
I
those
know,
Lego
dude.
Star Wars
Brutal.
memes where it's like never been there, but this it's like home to me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Damn, dude, who was that clone from the Bad Batch with all the bandages? Mayday.
Yeah. There he is.
Well, dude, what a
Savage.
legend. What a legend, bro.
Dripped out an aura, and then forgotten to time because yeah.
But yeah, a fig for me would definitely be Cobb Vanth, but we got that. But I also want him like just in his red sweater, even without the armor on. That would be so tough too.
I would love a battle damaged Vader where the helmet is actually cracked from Lego. That's probably where I'd be go to my top one. Like,
Dude.
or like a sweet clone commando, because I don't really think we've gotten those from actual Lego. I think they're customs.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, dude, that'd be so dope. Such a great scene. Mine is a Loth Cat. Love the Star Wars
That would be sweet,
creatures.
dude. They could easily do that if they wanted to.
I know I kind of wish that they didn't sell out at Disney, like the interactable Loth Cats that you
Hmm.
could order and it comes like with the pet carrier and all that. It's like, damn, dude. Be so
I think
dope.
with the success they're seeing from the regular cat series, they'd probably try it. Like they're like, oh, like we know the Loth Cat from Ahsoka, from Rebels, like all that good stuff. It's like we just have to make a few adjustments to the face and the look and like done.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. They Lego I feel like we're so hard on Lego sometimes because it's like, man, where's our Revenge of the Sith sets? Where's these minifigs that we want? But then we get like some sets that we would never think about, and we're like, damn, they cooked here. It's like a
Yeah.
double-edged sword sometimes with Lego.
Yeah. Well, and I think my thing was always like they do better with the sets that don't sell as well
Mm-hmm.
to up that. So it's like, for me, it's like Lord of the Rings has a smaller fan base. I don't have any Lord of the Rings sets. I think it's one top movie, some of my top movies of all time. But it's like the care that they put into the sets and the figs and the accessories. It's like rad, dude. Like it makes
Yeah.
sense for what it's worth. And then it's like I have my $1,000 set behind me, and it's like the figs don't get that custom molding, don't get a cloth cape, like, don't get the things that they cater to other $5 figs that they get, so it's like, I'm gonna buy the set, like, that's where it's
Yeah.
like you know
They know what they're doing.
yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, Lego, they know what they're doing. Meanwhile, we know what we're doing. We know we're
Mhm.
gonna buy these sets. You know what I'm saying? It's just like some of them were like, "Oh yeah, a little sale. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up."
Yeah.
And it's just some of the best feelings. So yeah, dude. So you're kind of leaning more X-wing. Like that's the like for sure one
Yeah, I need
if
to see
if it's
the
done right.
I need to see if it's done right because I always complain about X-wings, so I gotta put my money where my mouth is, And then I need to see the N-1 because I just need to see how big it is.
Yeah, that's facts. The N1 is gonna be, I hope it's like in a slanted flying position where you can kind of tilt it
If
or
they yeah,
straight
if
up
they
and
give
down.
us that stand, that would be sweet.
Yeah, because if it, man, it's just such a thin, like it's thin and it's just like, real long from nose to tail, and it's just like, all right, man, we
Because they
gotta
did that with
incorporate some
the
space.
yeah, with Django Slave one, it stands up, slanted. So, like, if they just
Hmm.
flipped that, it was, like, perfect. Now the ship can sit sideways and at an angle so I can place it, like, against a wall or something.
Yep. Yeah, that's like the UCS X-wing. It's like slanted up in that direction. Yeah. Where's mine at? Where's mine at, damn
Damn it, Bobby.
it?
Oh, yeah, see? Like, 2
I
different
flipped,
angles for us.
yes. I flipped mine to where it angles down just cuz like the way I had it set, I was like, yeah, this ain't going to work. It's going to have to be flipped the other way. But
Yeah, it's like, "No."
unfortunately, I do like it where it's sitting up, but if I had it lower, it would look a lot better that way because you could just kind of like look down at it like, oh yeah, that's dope. But yeah, ships with stands always a big dub for me.
Yeah, when they do them doing that for the UCS sets has been really nice.
Yeah, word man. But yeah, dude, I think that's it for all the sets coming out this May. Like I said, everybody, if you're not getting the smart brick set, you got some good time to save some money and go get those bigger sets. Get you a new X-wing with carbon Teva Carson, Teva, get you the Razor Crest with Zeb, Mando. We get some, possibly a new Grogu build. UCS N1. It's coming with the GWP of the buildable dark saber, which, oh my god, that's gonna be so fire. And the
Clean.
Sandcrawler. That's all gonna be there. So yeah, man. John, if you wanna let everyone know where they can find you, and go ahead, man. Floor is yours.
We're good, man. This was a big I think okay, big week because I had my first video over 10K views. That was huge. Like, that was I appreciate the
Oh
community,
yeah.
bro. Appreciate the love. Like, that was something 20 years in the making, ironically. So it's like, it's good to see that. But no, other than that, man, like, I got a couple breakdowns coming down, show some backlog videos of what I'm sitting on. And yeah, just another day, Super Bowl, kicking it with friends and family. Yeah, man. So great time, great Sundays. Like, appreciate the vibes from everybody. What about you?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Shout out John, guys. Go make sure you right here down below that the Boba Fett at Clanbury and DeLorean. The Instagram handles are right there. And you can click on them down below. Go check out
We're 10
John's
away from
page.
50 subscribers on YouTube, and I can finally go live.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Get
huge.
John's shadow banned from YouTube. We just need five
I
more
know,
subs.
dude.
Go over there.
The algo is killing me.
But yeah, guys, go check him out, and yeah, you'll see us here every Sunday. I mean, we're live 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're always here, talking over news, Lego, any theories or any rumors. Pretty much, that's what keeps the Star Wars fans talking and the fan base just flowing. Is all the new stuff. So it's awesome. It's gonna be great. Um, Real quick before we jump ship, Skywalking Ryan mentioned, is there a Battle of Crate set? There is not.
Mm-mm.
Not like a set for Crate. I think it'd be kind of dope. You could incorporate a little bit of like red underlying tiles, like outside of like the white sand. That'd be pretty cool.
Mhm.
Have some of those old junk speeders. Yeah, pretty dope. Um, but yeah, man. Shout out Lego. Shout out the Boba Fett. Shout out Clan Brandalorian. Shout out fans. Shout out Star Wars. Shout out everybody because this is always so much fun. Every Sunday, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for being here, commenting, man. Like, it's good to just have a group, and we see the regular faces, so it's nice to, like, actually get communication in.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, instead of just like talking to each other, it's like, yeah, what do you think, man? It's great. It's awesome. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, what do you guys think? It's kind of just a lot of banter. I love it. But well, guys, we will see y'all next week. Stay tuned. We'll probably have the wives, show off their sets here soon, whether that's next week or the week after. So make sure you guys subscribe. That way you don't miss that. And we'll see y'all next time.
You guys have a great Sunday.
Great Sunday. Mando and Grogu trailer today in like 5 to 6 hours. So be ready for that.